Protections, including fires in rural areas. We'll touch on that in just a minute.
And Oxford making a major announcement this morning concerning their expansion efforts in St. Martin Parish. Details on that.
The CDC says more than 41% of adults in the U.S. have received the COVID-19 vaccine, and experts are answering questions for others who are still hesitant.
And a cool start to our morning as we track another beautiful day in store for us, but we'll let you know when showers and storms return to the forecast coming up.
From Fox 15, News 15 Today starts now.
Good Thursday morning. You're watching News 15 Today. I'm Carter Semino.
Good morning. I'm Alex Worstel. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Well, Ochsner's St. Martin Hospital in Brobridge announcing this morning that the completion of a major expansion.
That's right. The hospital is now offering the latest in patient care technology and enabling more services.
The $18 million, 30,000 square foot expansion more than doubles the hospital's existing size. This is the largest renovation Ochsner St. Martin Hospital, formerly known as Gary Memorial, has gone through in its 52 years of service.
The expansion includes sites improvements like new patient rooms, a new nursing unit, and better accessibility to allow health professionals to meet patients' unique needs. Well, funeral services have been arranged for 18-year-old Corey Goche. The service will be this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Our Savior's Church in Opelousas.
Goche is the LSU student whose body was found in the Mississippi River after a week-long search. The preliminary cause of death has been ruled as drowning, pending further studies. Well, 7 people have been arrested across multiple parishes for drug trafficking. The heads of the narcotics organization are being identified as Lamar Whedon and Willie Alfred Sr. Alfred is booked into the St. Mary Parish Jail, and Whedon is in the St. Martin Parish Jail. The other 5 suspects were also arrested for their roles in the organization.
Well, deputies at the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office arrested a man in an alleged kidnapping who then tried to escape the jail.
38-year-old Joshua Butte is charged with attempted aggravated kidnapping of a juvenile, battery, and aggravated assault with a firearm. The gun in question was stolen. Investigators say after taking Butte into custody, he tried to escape but was immediately apprehended. He is booked into the Iberia Parish Correctional Center, and his bond is set at $242,000. The Lafayette City and Parish Council voted unanimously to place a rededication on public health property tax. The $2.2 million property tax, which includes public health, mosquito, and animal control, will now redirect roughly $200,000 to parish fire protections. This includes fires in rural areas. Back in 2018, those who live in unincorporated areas voted to not pay for their own fire taxes, which resulted in city residents covering the bill.
We will look at where there perhaps is a little extra, I don't want to say fat, but where there might be some extra revenue that we can use to support vital services. You know, we did it with roads, bridges, and streets and drainage.
Well, the rededication will be voted on in October in Lafayette Parish. Let's get a check of the weather, shall we? Checking in with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier.
Adam, it's a pretty cold start to the day.
Yeah, we're seeing those chilly temperatures across the area, Carter and Alex, and those temperatures are going to stay chilly through the next few hours or so before we see warming. But right now we're sitting at 50 degrees in Lafayette, 50 in New Iberia, 49 in Brobridge, 48 in Abbeville. Chillier, though, in Ville Platte, where it's 43, 45 in Opelousas. So as you head out to the bus stop today, generally in the upper 40s, lots of sunlight out there. No issues with rain, but you got to make sure the kiddos are going to be bundled up. It's chilly. Later on this afternoon, no need for those jackets as we climb into the lower 70s with more sunshine, but that sunlight, it is going to be going away in your forecast as we track showers and storms tomorrow. Details on that coming up.
All right, Adam. Sounds good. We will check back in just a few. Well, summer is right around the corner, and summer camps are filling up. The Kadn Center for the Arts is putting on weekly camp sessions from June 7th to July 30th. That's for kids between 6 and 14 years old. You can learn more about it and register at ACA's website. Well, the Ragin' Cajun soccer team having a youth camp. There will be 2 3-day camps for those ages 6 to 13. For cost and registration information, go to RaginCajunSoccerCamps.com. Construction is soon to be underway for a new kids program in Broussard. Kids Strong is a child development training center focused on brain, physical, and character development for ages 2 to 11. The curriculum is science-based, and a Kids Strong membership includes 1 or 2 45-minute classes per week. The facility in Broussard is set to be completed in the summer of 2021.
One Acadiana in downtown Lafayette will host a launch party and ribbon cutting celebration today for local marketing firm Brand State U. Now, Brand State U is a community designed by marketers for marketers just like you. You can learn more about how to become a part of a Brand State U at the launching event, which is located at 204 Polk Street in Lafayette. It starts at 4 p.m.
Well, this month for News 15's Year of Service, we're partnering with the Children's Museum of Acadiana.
That's right. The museum is in need of donations as more birthday parties and summer camps are being planned. Join us on April 30th. That's next Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for a donation drive to help out the museum.
And as a reminder, you can catch up on continued coverage of the latest news around Acadiana and the state by visiting our website, kadn.com.
Well, looking at radar right now, things are quiet, but we are going to be tracking a severe threat in your forecast. We'll let you know when that shows up. Coming up.
Well, still to come on News 15 today, Louisiana legislators will meet to determine if kindergarten will be mandatory for children here in Louisiana. Those details next.
And Congress may be getting closer to an agreement on police reform. What this means for the country just ahead.
And News 15's Al Hebert live for the kickoff of Festival International. He's got a rundown of what you can expect from this year's virtual experience and more.
Hey, Lauren, I don't know if you saw, but I already wrote a headline for the 8 o'clock, and I put in the interview.
Hey.
But for the brand, just a reminder for Brandon, I have like that full screen and a lower third, so I guess just take whatever. We'll have to test it in the break before. Okay.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Way to get that email in. That was quick. The one about the hospital? Yeah. I noticed. I read it. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Okay. Yeah, make that the the third one. Because it's like one of the last things we do in the show anyway.
Let's see if I can cover it.
He plays in the youth orchestra, and I know there's this youth orchestra segment at the festival.
Mic check. You think we could put this song?
Yeah.
Check, 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 check.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
This sign, you think we could put it behind those two chairs and then like y'all can be sitting and you can be
Oh, so get us over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome back. As we mentioned before, it is festival time. It is virtual this year.
Al Hebert is downtown with a preview. Let's go ahead and check in with him now. Good morning, Al.
Hey guys, I got to tell you something. We have amazing stuff on the show today. This is Reuben Burgess. He plays the violin / fiddle, and he's going to play for us in just a little bit. Carly,
Hey.
tell us about what you have going on with Reuben and young people.
So something new we're doing with Virtual Festival this year is a Saturday morning kids program. And so Reuben is going to be part of that with the Acadiana Youth Symphony. And make sure you tune in. We've got a lot of great music and some Francophone-inspired kids programming. And some talented people like Mr. Reuben here.
Hey, Reuben, I guess you've heard I have a fiddle too. Oh my God, our sign fell. Tell me, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 10 years.
And how old are you?
I'm 13.
I should have started when I was 3. Hey, Reuben, would you play us out of this segment?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Great job, Ruben. I got to tell you, this is going to be great stuff. Carly, one more time. When can we hear Ruben? What day?
On Virtual Festival, Saturday morning at 11:30.
I think this is going to be something you're going to want to see. Virtual Festival, 11:30. Ruben, you did a great job. And you're making a fiddle, right?
I am currently.
So could we come by your house one day and watch you make a fiddle?
Maybe.
Maybe? Maybe? Okay, I'm going to have to talk to Ruben's agent and see if we can go watch him make a fiddle. That'd be fun, huh, guys? We're going to go back to you in the studio. More News 15 today while I try to convince Ruben to be on TV again.
I was going to say, hopefully, can we see Ruben again in the next tip? Because
Yeah, I want to see Ruben at 11:30 on festival.
Me too. Wow. Great job, Ruben.
I like how Kids Owners responsive for invites from Al to go to their own house as adults are. They got the right idea.
Yeah, Ruben knows.
Trust the youth. Louisiana residents could soon be kept into the loop on water conditions in your area. More about this proposed bill in just a bit.
But first, we get to enjoy another nice weather day today, but fortunately, storms returning to the forecast soon. Checking in with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier next. Stay with us, 7:12 on your Thursday morning.
Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome back. Time now 7:14. It's a cold start this morning, but it is shaping up to be a pretty nice day around Acadiana. Let's find out how long this nice weather will be sticking around with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier. Adam, what can you tell us this morning?
Well, Carter, things are quiet on radar, and that's the way they're going to stay for one more day. But we're going to be keeping a close eye on radar as we get into the day tomorrow, as we are expecting showers and thunderstorms to start developing. Now, you can see there's not anything going on out there. Another way you can tell that radar is quiet right now is you look outside, I-10 and I-49, and what do you see? A big ball of sunlight here. As the sun continues to rise above the horizon, filling the sky with light, a spectacular day is getting going. And it is really going to be a beautiful one out there. You're going to need a light jacket as you head out the door right now. Now that we're getting that sun rising, these temperatures, they're going to start bouncing up very quickly. We're in the lower 40s here in Ville Platte, 43 degrees, 46 in Opelousas. It's 49 in Jennings, 50 in Lafayette, 48 in Abbeville. Everyone reporting sunlight. Now our temperatures, as you can see, they jump up pretty quickly. From 8 to 10 o'clock, we basically go up 10 degrees. From 10 to midday, a little bit slower of an upward trajectory, only about 7 degrees, but we'll be in the mid-60s by then, very pleasant. And this afternoon, we're going to kind of end the day in the lower 70s, again with lots of sunlight. Now, the farther west you go, the warmer your temperatures will be. Why is that? Well, our winds begin to turn around out of the southeast first back off to the western portions of the state and then gradually over towards our area. So that's why you're going to start to see maybe over towards Lake Charles, mid-70s showing up this afternoon, but it's going to be a pretty pleasant time out there. Those southeasterly winds, though, later on this evening, they bring in clouds, and those thicken up overnight, and that's going to keep our temperatures still a little cool up to the north and east, but down closer to the coast, much warmer. Our next storm chance, though, arrives tomorrow. We have those southerly winds in place. That builds in a lot of cloud cover to begin your Friday, maybe a stray shower down closer to the coast, but by lunchtime, a storm is possible over the western portions of the area. Now, that rain chance increases throughout the rest of the day. By 3 p.m., we'll be tracking scattered showers and storms, and that trend continues through the evening hours. We'll be looking for a severe threat as well Friday evening and into early Saturday. But the good news is all the rain moves out Saturday by lunchtime, leaving us with a pretty nice looking rest of your weekend. And then by next week, we are talking about some very warm temperatures, Carter, by Tuesday, mid-80s across the area.
I personally love it.
Yes.
Alex isn't here to scoff at it. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're used to it. We're Louisiana boys. All right, Adam, thanks very much. We'll check back later on. Well, coaching softball in Acadiana has proven to be a lifesaver for one Louisiana woman. News 15's Ron Snyder has that story for you next.
Welcome back, 7:19. The Northside softball team missed the playoffs, but their new coach, Misty Blue Reed, is determined to pass on her passion and persistence to every player.
Softball was her first love, and that's always rejuvenated her entire life. News 15's Ron Snyder has more.
If that's who you are, lay down. We can go. If that's not who you are, get out there and fight back.
Even in a blowout, Northside softball coach Dr. Misty Blue Reed refuses to quit. She started playing softball at 4. She pitched at Prairie View A&M University before she was 16.
I can crush the ball. I can run someone over that's officially in my way.
Coach Reed got married in 2009. Moving out of a storage unit with her new husband changed her life.
I had my end of the treadmill. I lifted it up, and I was making it to where it's at a perpendicular angle. He started fussing about whatever he wanted to fuss about. I didn't know what he was talking about. That angered him, and then he pushed it on top of me and closed the shed door, and he left.
You called 911?
No, I called my friend. It took me about an hour to make sure I was okay, be able to move the treadmill off of me because, again, I just got out of the hospital.
Coach Reed says she never filed a police report, but she got divorced 6 months later. Next in Monroe, She says she went through another 7-year abusive relationship. So in 2019, she says police advised her to leave North Louisiana. She came to Northside, and coaching softball helped her regroup.
It helped me tremendously. I don't think I may not be of the free world right now if I didn't have sports to do.
You were a competitor your whole life, so in a domestic violence situation, how'd you teach yourself to not keep fighting, but the way to win was to just leave?
Do not be dumb like I was. Don't be so madly in love, because you're going to just be madly mad, broken, and bruised after that.
Coach Reed tells her players to use softball to release their problems right on the field.
Meaning as if, like, different challenges that you go through, take the aggression out, the sadness, no matter how it makes you feel, and use the aggression towards the ball.
There's more to life than sadness. That is my mantra to them. There's more to life than sadness. Love is not supposed to reflect on you in bad ways. It's supposed to only be a smile.
Ron Snyder, News 15.
Well, still to come, an independent study is backing Johnson & Johnson on the efficacy of its COVID-19 vaccine.
And the construction industry is hiring, and we know how you can apply. Those details coming up next. Why?
Why? Well, that's fine. Just do them live. We're doing them live. Oh, good point. God. Wait. I know. Can you guys call Al while we do this, one of you?
Okay. Can you get Al to contact the guy?
But I mean, if anything, like if he is here for that, he can come in studio, huh?
Welcome back to News 15 today. Well, good news for job seekers looking for a trade. The construction industry is hiring.
Yes, staffing firm People Ready says this year's construction season will bring as many as 500,000 jobs across the U.S. Many require no experience and provide on-the-job training.
Well, some of the most in-demand construction jobs include roofers, general construction workers, and concrete workers.
People Ready is holding monthly hiring events and encouraging people to apply on its JobStack app.
Well, Venmo launches a new way for customers to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency within the Venmo app.
That's right. Customers using crypto on Venmo can choose from 4 types of cryptocurrency: Bitcoin,
Ethereum,
yes,
Litecoin
Yes.
and Bitcoin Cash.
Nice.
When they make transactions, customers can, I'm guessing you're not a crypto gal. When they make transactions, customers can also choose to share their cryptocurrency or their crypto journey with their friends through the Venmo feed.
Big Venmo fan, though, nonetheless. The service will be available for all customers within the next few weeks.
You should hop on Dogecoin. Instagram is taking a stand against hateful messages.
The social media giant announced a new feature that will automatically filter out requested direct messages containing offensive words, phrases, or even emojis.
Direct messages from people you do not follow are already sent to a different folder. But now ones containing a list of predetermined offensive terms will be hidden in a separate place.
Users will be able to read these messages, but the phrase or words in question will not be shown unless the user taps on them.
This latest anti-bullying stance from the photo sharing app is especially meant to protect celebrities and public figures who are often the victims of unwelcome messages. And me and my friend group. Well, new data surrounding the COVID-19 vaccine continues to develop, and health experts are wanting some answers. They have some answers from some commonly asked questions next.
Are we getting closer to police reform legislation here on Capitol Hill? I'm Doug Luzader in Washington. There are some signs that may be happening. Just ahead.
And radar is quiet right now. We're going to be tracking storm chances in your forecast, though, in the coming hours and days coming up.
When you're on the go, so are we. Download the News 15 mobile app and get the latest news, weather, and sports. The News 15 mobile app. Download now.
Oh, okay.
So what's the verdict? Where's he at? Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, this is an interview for Al? For festival? Oh. Oh, geez.
Oh my gosh. I just want you to know, if I did something like that, Jace, he doesn't get mad often, but that's something that would throw him into orbit right there. No, actually, I'm so glad you think that way. That's...
Oh, that would make me so mad.
He said sales? Tim, the only one that works.
Oh, yeah, the only
yeah.
salesperson who's in the building.
And that works.
From Fox 15, News 15 Today starts now.